Nasir from Ravi's Brilliant High School, 10th class, representing as Director General of United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization.
Good morning, respected General Secretary, our Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tremendous pleasure to me to welcome you all from various parts of the world to celebrate the launch of International Year of Basic Sciences for Sustainable Development. How fitting that this ceremony should take place here. The UNESCO is promoting science for a peaceful world. Since more than 75 years, we have been waiting for this day for a long time. A day when we finally get the profile of the basic sciences and understand better how it contributes to our everyday lives, so that more people will understand the vital role of basic sciences in decision making. So, the people will appreciate the importance of rising investment in basic science in order to lay stronger foundation to erect sustainable societies for how and for the future, and also to mobilize our children that they would want the basic sciences within the United Nations system. UNESCO is the lead agency for the international year. United Nations Agency for Science had worked for 75 years to develop the basic sciences. For example, by promoting international scientific cooperation. I am sure you all know the practice at the CERN in Switzerland, which discovered the Higgs boson. Perhaps some of you know that CERN recently celebrated the 10th anniversary of this discovery. But not many people know that the convention that create CERN was signed in Paris in the year 1953 under the auspices of UNESCO. UNESCO also gave rise to CEZAM, a world-class research center, which was established in the year 2017. This is not only a major scientific success, making it possible to analyze properties of matter as well as the interactions between light and matter. It is also an inspiring diplomatic project, bringing together scientists from across the world and also the Middle East. More broadly, through UNESCO recommendation on open science, we support the development of more accessible, more equal and more efficient science within and between countries. To support the basic features, to support the basic sciences, we also take action on all the level of society, especially upstream during first year of school. Also, we are supporting the scientific mentorship program, which was reached more than 11 million students in East Africa, especially girls. With the L'Oreal Foundation, also supported career of 4,000 women. And this is a great thing. Women scientists in approx 115 countries. We are willing to support each country and thank the countries for supporting. It's a huge thing to the UNESCO team for the support. So a happy basic scientific year 2025 to all the dignitaries and each and every person sitting here. Let's make our world peace and more sustainable for all and for our future generation. Thank you very much.
Feel honored to invite the Executive Director of United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund to address the House.
This is Divyani, Principal of St. Mary's High School, representing as Director General of United Nations Children's Fund.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here today. I thank the President for inviting me. Distinguished members, our duty is to protect children, their hopes, their aspirations, and of course, their dreams. I know from my work with UNICEF just how lucky I was as a child. Today, children are hungry and sick Children are living through wars. Children lost their parents in earthquakes and floods. They have ambitions and they have dreams for a better future. I have traveled to many places around the world with UNICEF and heard firsthand from children who are calling out for a change, like the children I met in Indonesia who dream of a school with no bullying. They are leading a brave program to help make that happen. Or the children I spent time within a refugee camp in Djibouti who are fleeing violence and war. They dream that one day they will be able to return home to live in peace. I met boys and girls in Nepal who just wanted to go back to school and back to normality, to be supported, to fulfill their potential after the devastating earthquake. I've seen for myself how UNICEF is helping to make the change that children need to see in the world. By delivering health services, nutrition, water, and sanitation, plus education, all of the ingredients that children need to grow up healthy and happy and to unlock their potential. But we know that much more work needs to be done as leaders, as public figures, as parents, and of course, as human beings. We must all do more to protect children's dreams because the future does not belong to us, it belongs to children. Let's make new promises to the children of the world. Together, we promise to work harder to protect your dreams. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity.
I would like to call the Director General of World Health Organization to put forward their thoughts.
This is Gitika from Bright Stars High School, 8th class, representing as Director General of World Health Organization.
What if a simple fever had no cure? What if a newborn's first breath was also their last because medicine did not exist? Imagine a world where disease spreads unchecked, where no one is there to fight it. Now, imagine a world where health is a right, not a privilege. A world where science, unity, and hope save lives. That is the world WHO has been striving to build for decades. Good morning, everyone, respected General Secretary, President, and esteemed delegates. It is an incredible honor to stand before you today as the Director representing the World Health Organization. As a WHO Director and lifelong learner, I believe that knowledge is the most powerful tool we have to create change. Health is not just a privilege, it is a fundamental human right. Through WHO's vision, we strive to build a healthier, safer, and more equitable world for all. The World Health Organization was founded in 1948 with a vision to ensure health for all, regardless of borders. For decades, WHO has led global efforts in disease eradication, vaccination programs, and health policies. However, it was during COVID-19 pandemic posed a similar threat not just to the human health but to the human spirit. It tested our resilience, exposed the vulnerabilities, health systems, and reminded us that global cooperation is not just important, it is an essential. Today, we face new challenges. The COVID-19 pandemic posed a similar threat, not just to human health. Our collective goal is to ensure lifelong health for every individual as outlined in the Sustainable Development Goals. Achieving this requires a strong collaborative environment, one that connects national, regional, and global health systems. We are living in an era of rapid biomedical advancements where genetics and environmental factors shape our understanding of health. These discoveries must guide our healthcare systems, helping us provide better, more personalized care for everyone. In recent years, the world has faced several health crises: COVID-19, influenza, Zika, and neglected tropical disease. Under WHO's leadership, we strive to develop new vaccines and treatments while offering critical support to affected nations. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all WHO member states and the dedicated staff working behind the scenes to improve global health. Wishing all delegates a productive and successful meeting. Thank you.
Now I call the Director General of International Atomic Energy Agency.
This is Neha Tabassum from Bright Stars High School, representing as Director General of International Atomic Energy.
Good morning, Mr. President, Honorable Secretary General, and distinguished delegates. I am honored to represent the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, an organization dedicated to ensuring the safe, secure, and peaceful use of nuclear energy. Established in 1957, the IAEA was created in response to growing concerns about the nuclear weapons and the need for global cooperation to prevent their spread. Our mission is clear: prevent the spread of nuclear weapons through international agreements and inspections, ensure nuclear safety to protect people and environment, promote the peaceful use of nuclear technology in fields like medicine, energy, and agriculture. Over the years, we made significant progress. In the 1960s, many nations were developing nuclear weapons, but thanks to the Non-Proliferation Treaty (NPT) and global agreements, fewer than 10 countries possess them today. Nuclear stockpiles have also been reduced from tens of thousands to a few thousand. However, we face new challenges. A war has started in Europe involving a nuclear armed state. The Ukraine conflict has increased tensions between the world's biggest nuclear powers. In the Middle East, rising conflicts between Israel and Iran also pose serious risks. The fear of nuclear war is real, but history has shown that diplomacy and cooperation can prevent the disaster. We must continue working together towards disarmament, security, and of course, peace. Through dialogue and commitment, we can build a future where nuclear energy serves humanity rather than threatens it. Wishing you all a peaceful and secure tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.
I would like to invite the Managing Director of International Monetary Fund.
This is Shravani Gujari from Sai Grammar High School, 9th class, representing as Director General of International Monetary Fund.
Good morning, Mr. President, Honorable Secretary General, distinguished delegates. It is an honor to stand before you today and speak about an institution that plays a crucial role in shaping the global economy, the International Monetary Fund. The IMF, with a clear mission to promote international monetary cooperation, facilitate trade, and ensure financial stability across the world. Today, with 190 member countries, the IMF remains at the heart of the global financial system, working to prevent economic crises, support sustainable growth, and reduce poverty. As we look ahead, the IMF addresses new economic realities include climate change, digital transformation, and growing inequality. By promoting inclusive growth and sustainable development, the IMF continues to fulfill its mission of fostering global financial stability. The IMF plays a crucial role in ensuring economic stability and growth worldwide. As global economies become more interconnected, institutions like IMF will be vital in shaping a prosperous and resilient future. Thank you.
Finally, I would like to call upon the Director General of World Trade Organization.
Sneha Tiwari from Satya Grammar School, 8th class, representing as Director General of World Trade Organization.
Good morning, Mr. President, Honorable Secretary General, and esteemed representatives. It is a pleasure to address you today on a topic that affects economies, business, and individuals worldwide, the World Trade Organization. The WTO is the global institution responsible for regulating international trade. WTO succeeded the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade and now has 164 member countries representing over 98% of global trade. Its primary mission is to ensure that flows as smoothly, predictably, and freely as possible. Since its certain since its creation, the WT has played a crucial role in shaping global trade. It has helped countries expand market access, facilitated economic growth, and lifted millions out of poverty by promoting trade driven development. Through multilateral agreements, it has contributed to reducing trade barriers and enhancing economic cooperation. WTO role in ensuring stability, resolving disputes, and fostering economic growth is undeniable. Thank you.
Now the Assembly will hear the statement by His Excellency Mr. Ashok Kumar, the President of Republic of Sri Lanka. May I request the protocol to escort His Excellency.
Mr. President, Secretary General, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to represent the Sri Lanka at this August gathering today. Let me first congratulate Its Excellency on being elected as President of the 80th section of the General Assembly. We firstly want to thank Monetary Fund, International Monetary Fund, which helped our country to overcome economic crisis and to retain our economic stability. Sri Lanka has trusted its principle of friendship towards all, enmity toward none in its diplomacy. Our country has pursued better relations with all major powers and seeks to strengthen its diplomacy, economic and military ties with nation which respects our sovereignty. Sri Lanka participates in multilateral democracy, particularly at UNO, where it seeks to promote sovereignty and independence. As Sri Lanka is having favorable business environment, strong ports, skilled workforce, and economic sector, our nation is having free trade agreement, which is going to be benefit to the investing countries too. We warmly welcome the respected nations to invest in our country. We are ready for development in this developing country. We have trust to strengthen our diplomacy, economy, and military ties with other countries along with cooperation of regional powers. Sri Lanka continues its active participations in all the international organizations. I call on the members of the states in this assembly to work together in the spirit of true cooperation, generosity, goodwill, and mutual respect to force the better and more sustainable future for all humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President of Republic of Sri Lanka, for addressing the House.